This video is going to show you how to save your little Lego minifigure file in Photoshop so that you can print on darker colored Lego pieces. So if you're looking to do this on the yellows or the whites or the tannish looking ones, don't use this video, use the other one. If you're doing the darker blues or dark maroons or whatever other colors I have, that's where you're going to want to use this video. So the first thing we want to do is we want to look at your layers and we want to turn off the guide layer on the bottom so that we don't accidentally select or print those black lines. The next thing we're going to do, and you can do this on any of the layers you see, is simply right mouse click and ask it to merge visible. So it'll merge all the layers that you can still see and kind of ignores that bottom one. Now what we're going to do is we're going to hold down the command button, and when we hold down the command button, we're going to click on this area right here, that little thumbnail, and that's going to automatically, and you might be able to see the marching ants around everything. We're going to switch to our channels, which we've never learned before. We're going to go right here to these three little lines, and we're going to say new spot channel. Now this is where it's really important. I've already done it, but you need to do it. Is where it says name, it needs to be in all caps, written exactly like this. So RDG, and then a little underscore, and the word white. It's important that that looks like that. Now your color and your percentage might be a little different than mine. It doesn't matter. Go ahead and hit OK. And what you're going to notice is you have this weird layer, it's a channel, called RDG white, and you can kind of see in the color black, basically the shapes that you have created up here. You'll also notice that it looks weird. You might be magenta, mine's blue for some reason. You can kind of see through it. That's exactly what you want, so good job. The last thing we want to do is save this. So we're going to go to File. We're not going to save. We're not going to save as. We're going to do Save a Copy. Now, in order to use VersaWorks, we've always said that you need to save it as an EPS file. And if you were doing this on anything else without that white layer, that is what you would use. Not the case this time. So instead, you're going to come down here and find Photoshop PDF. When you click on that, just make sure Spot Colors is selected. It should be. Find where you want to save your work, call it what you want, and simply hit Save. A little box will come up, you can say OK. A little box comes up, you can hit Save. A little box comes up and says yes, and maybe 14 more boxes show up, but whatever, just say yes to everything. Once it's all saved, go in the other room and you can start printing.